Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Mataji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Now let us do the Kirtan. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatmanvitam तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णा चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णा पादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. It was very melodious song.
Hare Krishna.
Kirtan, so nice. Prabhupada tune, right? It's so nice to hear. Yes, Prabhu. My network, I don't know if it is stable or not. No, it's coming unstable. But if the recording goes off, I'll record again after I come back. It's okay.
Mother, should I do the recording?
Okay, then you send me the link of the recording after the class.
Okay, Mother.
I'll stop this recording, or I'm continuing, right?
Continue, Mother. It's okay.
Yeah. If it goes off, then you start the recording. Prabhu.
Okay, Mother.
Hare Krishna, admins.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Today Neha Mataji is not there. It's okay. Yeah, I'll share the screen now. Say me if it is visible.
Yes, Mataji, your screen is visible, but I think you'll have to enter into the presentation mode. Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. So today is a summary of Gita, Gita Saramsha. So today Krishna will answer to Arjuna about last time he asked so many questions. So he will answer those questions. These are yesterday's class, what we did. Dhritarashtra's inquiry. Kima Kurvata, he says to Sanjay, what are they doing? Then Duryodhana's fear. Mahatim Chamum Vyudam. And then blowing of the conch shells. Then Arjuna's observation, how he observes the both the parties, and he is bewildered. And then is Arjuna's reasons not to fight. So anyone remembers what are the 5 reasons why Arjuna did not want to fight? Yes, Shiva Prabhuji and another. Yes, let's give them chance. Yes, Prabhu. Please unmute.
Mataji.
Yeah.
Compassion.
Yes.
Sin.
Yes.
Family traditions.
Yes. Okay, let's give another person chance.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes. What were the 5 reasons?
Mataji, I also remember only 3 reasons, and which has already answered. I'm also forgetting the two reasons. The remaining
Okay.
2 reasons.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Okay, Sanya. Please
Hare
answer.
Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, compassion, no enjoyment,
Compassion, no enjoyment. Yes.
and indecision.
Indecision. Very nice. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Sorry for muting you. So quick recap. So many of them answered just now. First is compassion, then no enjoyment, then sin, then family tradition, then indecision. These are the 5 things which Arjuna said to Krishna for not fighting. Okay. So today what he will be saying, and anyone remembers what are the 9 reasons why you think Arjuna and Pandavas will win? Anyone can tell that? Sure, Prabhuji. Please unmute.
Mataji.
Yes. What were the 9 reasons why you think Pandavas? I yesterday told no. Some were the reasons. What are those?
Haji. Dharmakshetra,
Yes.
Divine Chariot, Kapitwaja, Pasupatastra, and Shanganada, Bhagyalakshmi,
Yes.
and Krishna is with them.
Yes.
I remember only 6 or 7.
Okay. So yes, Prabhu. So there were 9 reasons why Arjuna had to win, and Pandavas will win because they are pious people, no? They will win. Thank you so much. I think so many of them have written the notes. Very nice. Sure, Prabhu, are you writing the notes?
Yes, Ji. I'm
Very,
writing.
very nice. Very good. And many of them are writing the notes, I suppose. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. What does it say? Let's see the background. Okay. Here, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, after listening to Arjuna's 5 reasons for not to fight, now Krishna is telling Arjuna, here, Vyasa or Srila Vyasadeva, he, while writing, he wrote Dhritarashtra Uvacha, he wrote Sanjay Uvacha, he wrote Arjuna Uvacha, right? But he did not write Krishna Uvacha, right? Why didn't he write Krishna Uvacha? He could have written Krishna Uvacha, right? But what did he write? He wrote Bhagavan Uvacha. If you see in the Sanskrit sloka, he wrote Bhagavan Uvacha. We will deal with it later next slides. Why he said Bhagavan Uvacha and why he did not tell Krishna Uvacha. Okay, now Krishna is telling to Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, how have these impurities come upon you? They are not at all befitting a man who knows the value of life. They lead not higher planets but infamy. So he says, Arjuna, what kind of impurity has come to you? What is this? Why are you lamenting after coming to the war field? Why are you now sitting with your head cast forehead down? Why are you doing this? What happened to you? So Arjuna is telling, oh killer of enemies, oh killer of Madhu, oh Madhusudana, how can I counteract counterattack with arrows in battlefield men like Bhishma and Drona who are worthy of my worship. He was so attached to Bhishma and Drona because Bhishma was his great grandfather and Drona was his dear teacher. And he's saying now, how can I counteract them with my arrows? They are my teachers, my relatives. How can I do? Next he says in 2.7. Krishna says in the 2.3 or 2.4 that Kshudram Hridaya Daurbalyam, like miserly weakness of the heart. He says to Arjuna, like what kind of a miserly weakness of the heart you have kept, Arjuna? Now in the middle of the battlefield, you are saying I have to do the war or not? Is this the question after going to the exam hall? Like anyone thinks I have to write the exams or not? Is that the situation? And now Arjuna is accepting that. Most of the time we do not accept our problems. We have many problems. We get distracted. We have stress. We have emotional imbalance, but we don't accept those. Like a patient who goes near the doctor and tests, and doctor says you have this kind of a problem, but that patient, what he thinks is he doesn't have any problem, even though doctor says I'll give free medicines, go get recovered, but he won't take. This is a situation of us in this age, right? Even though we have many problems, we do not want to accept those problems. And now Arjuna, he's saying karpanya dosha, he's saying Krishna, I have problems, I have miserly weakness in my heart, I accept it. Such a great person. Arjuna was not like us. He was a great person. He was a great archer. He was a great devotee of Krishna. Now he is accepting, yes, Krishna, I have miserly weakness in my heart. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me clearly what is the best for me. Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava prachami tvam dharma sammuda cheta yacheyashane stitam brohi tanme shishaste hamshadi mam tvam prapannam. Okay, now he's saying, now I'm confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of weakness, miserly weakness. In this condition, I'm asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Now Arjuna is accepting his problem and he is telling Krishna, please instruct me. I cannot do any kind of decision. I am indecisive now. Please instruct me. Whenever we get, yesterday some of them asked, what should I do? I have how to overcome indecisiveness. Now what did Arjuna do? Our indecisiveness is nothing. Here he is standing in the battlefield in front of death and life, and now he is surrendering. That is the position of Arjuna. We have so many problems, but we are not ready to surrender to the Supreme Being. But here Arjuna, knowing he is a great personality, everyone in the battlefield are looking at him. When he will start the war, he is a great archer, he has to start the war. Everybody is looking at him. Even the Kauravas are looking at him because of fear, he will kill us. At that time, Arjuna is surrendering to Krishna, saying, please instruct me, I am your disciple now. See how the relation is changing. Krishna and Arjuna were friends before they were coming to the war field. When they came to the war field, they were friends and they were intimate friends. Now Arjuna is changing that relationship from friends to disciple and teacher. Now Arjuna is saying, I am your disciple, please instruct me. And we are not even telling that, even though we have great problems than Arjuna, we have so many problems. Each day we have to do decisions, but we are not surrendering to the Lord. See, now he is sitting here surrendering, asking Krishna, please instruct me. The first answer for compassion. What does Krishna give here? Answer. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, While speaking like a learned man, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for living nor for dead. Pandita, अशोचानन्वशोचस्त्वं प्रज्ञावदांश्च भाषसे गतासु न गतासुंश्च नानुशोचन्ति panditah. So gatasuna means one who is dead. Agata, one who is living. A pandita does not lament for both. He has compassion, he has a mercy, sympathy for those both, one who is dead and one who is living, but he is not attached to them. Okay, he is not attached to these both, even though he has kind of a feeling for them, sympathy for them. And now he's saying, Arjuna, you are speaking like a learned man, Arjuna, but you're not you are lamenting for those which is unworthy, you are lamenting for their body. Now this concept we have to understand it very clearly. In second chapter we must understand first that Krishna is speaking not about body, he is speaking about the soul. Now we are discovering a new thing in this class about soul. Who is soul? What is soul? What are its properties? And inside our body there is a soul, and now Krishna is telling about that. And it is like see, a person is drowning in the sea, and you are going behind him and bringing only the clothes. Now people will appreciate you, no, right? In the same way, Arjuna, what he is doing, he is just seeing the bodily concept. Okay, later on in the next slide we see that how Krishna is answering these questions with so much deep meanings. Okay, this chapter whole is on the philosophy of the soul. And until we understand that we are not this body, we are soul, we cannot understand Bhagavad Gita nor any Vedic culture, Vedic literature. We cannot understand, because all the Vedic literature, all the Upanishads are dealing with soul, not with the body. We have to remember that. Okay, now he is saying, he's actually scolding Arjuna, but in a gentle way. He's a good teacher, right? Most of the times teacher, when the students say wrong things, they just scold. But here Krishna, he is kind of scolding, but it is gentle scolding Arjuna, because you think your friend has come to your exam hall with you prepared, but he is saying, I won't write the exam. Won't you get angry on him, right? Here Krishna, he is not getting angry on Arjuna, but he is trying to encourage Arjuna to fight. Now let's see what is Bhagavan Uvata. Now Bhagavan, right? See, a person who has wealth, we say dhan, right? Wealth. He said dhanvan. Who has nice qualities, gun, he say gunvan. Now in Sanskrit, bhag means opulences. And who has the unlimited opulences is Bhagavan. Now let's see what it means. Now, so who is Krishna? So now here we cannot see this mountain behind hill, right? We cannot see it clearly because of fog or something, right? We cannot see it clearly. But when you go nearer to that, you see trees in the mountain. But still, when you go nearer, you see a bird in the tree, right? In the similar way, you must understand this concept very clearly. Most of them say, do you believe, when I ask, do you believe in God? They say, yes. Who is God? Something energy, something light, they will say. But actually, what actual meaning of Bhagavan is, this is light. But when you go nearer, when you realize it more, what is beyond light, you see Paramatma with 400 features. He is staying in everybody's heart. Okay, and next is Krishna, who is Bhagavan, who has personality. He has everything, likes, and he has hands, legs, eyes, everything he has. Everything is spiritual in him. You can see, right? So nicely these birds are seeing him and he is laughing at these. He has a beautiful pastimes in his own abode, right? And this is what Bhagavan means. We normally think it is something light. There are levels of realization. We must understand this. First is Brahman realization. Brahman realization means light energy. We think God is something light, something energy. But what is that light? Light is which is coming from the body of the Lord. That effulgence of the Lord is that Brahman realization. One who realizes God as Brahman, as light. Second realization is Paramatma realization, where Paramatma, who is sitting in all of us heart, okay, he is Paramatma. That is Paramatma realization. And the third realization is Bhagavan. It is the ultimate realization, where you see Krishna as a personality of Godhead, and you are having a sweet pastime. You are having a sweet relationship with the Lord. He is having sweet relationship with these parrots, right? They are devotees. Although he is a great person, he is ultimate realization, but he covers them with his love. They do not see him as a god. They see him as a child, right here. Yashoda Maya, she sees Krishna as a child, even though Krishna's see, if he shows muscles, if you show muscles in front of your mother, what she will say? Oh, you're my child. Why are you doing this, right? In the same way, why she is telling why she doesn't want to see your muscles? No, because you are child of that mother, right? In the same way, Yashoda Maya, for her, Krishna, for us, Krishna is a personality of Godhead, supreme personality of Godhead. But Yashoda Maya is just a son for him, son for her, because of excess of love for Krishna. And this is another meaning of Krishna, which I said, like there are opulences of Lord. He is Bhagavan, all opulent. So in Srimad Bhagavatam 1, Canto 1, chapter 3, 2.8, it is said that Etesham Kalapunsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Now what is Bhagavan? Bhagavan is a person who has 6 opulences in unlimited. We may have Aishwarya, wealth, some billion, trillion we have, but Krishna has unlimited Aishwarya. And then Yash, fame, Jnana, knowledge, Virya, strength, Shriya, beauty, and Vairagya, renunciation. Although he is in every place, every corner of this world and every corner of all the Brahmandas, he is not attached to it. Next is the answer for compassion. Next is, this is about soul. Dehinosmilyata dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tata dehantara prapte dhiras tatra na muhyati. As embodied souls continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such changes. Okay, so now we all see people get birth, then go to old boyhood, then youthhood, then man, then old man, then they die, right? Old age and then die. That is only for the body. But soul, now Krishna says that soul is continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth. The soul is similarly passes into another body. After death, the soul passes from one body to another. When it realizes this body is no more use for me, it goes to another body after death. Now, soul, we don't know, we have just discovered something soul, right? Now let's understand what are its properties, how it deals, how we can deal with it, how are the properties. Okay. When we get new elements, we try to find out the properties of that element, right? Now let's find the properties of the soul. Here Krishna says, Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka, na chainam kledayantyapo, na shochayati maruta. The soul can never be cut into piece by any weapon, nor can he be burnt by the fire, nor moistened by the water, nor withered by the wind. Okay, the soul, this is soul, and it cannot be cut into pieces by weapon, nor it can be burnt, nor moistened by the water, nor withered by the wind. Now Krishna is telling Arjuna, you are lamenting because you think you are killing people. Here he is saying the soul can never be cut by the weapon, Arjuna. There were many weapons at that time, no? Fire weapon, water weapon, wind weapon, and all these kinds of weapon. Now Krishna is telling Arjuna, you are just slashing the body, not the soul. Soul can never be cut into pieces by weapon, nor it can be burnt by the fire, nor moistened by the water, nor withered by the wind. Okay, he's telling you cannot cut by the weapon, Arjuna. Why are you simply telling you will get the sin, but you are not doing anything, right? To the soul. What is important is soul. Now, next thing is about second, no enjoyment, right? He says no enjoyment. For that, what Krishna tells. O son of Kunti, either you will be killed on the battlefield and attain the heavenly planet, or you will be conquered and enjoy the earthly kingdom. Therefore, get up and fight with determination. Now, Krishna again says, get up and fight. Why? If you are killed in the battlefield, you will get heavenly planets. No, Arjuna. And if you conquer all the either people on the opposite side, you will get the kingdom. Now, what is there? No enjoyment. You are telling you will get both material enjoyment, right? One, two, you will get heavenly planets, or you will get earthly kingdom. Next he says, your enemies. Now, another thing Krishna says here is, one, he says you will get heavenly planet or you will get the kingdom. Another thing Krishna says for the same question, no enjoyment, is your enemies will describe you in unkind ways. Ninda, they will say you in many unkind ways. Now Duryodhana will never think, oh, Arjuna is compassionate to us. He will leave the battlefield. He's living, oh, how nice Arjuna is. They will never think like this. They will start to say unkind words because Arjuna was a great personality. One thing we must say, we must know that even though Arjuna is saying 5 reasons for not to fight, he is a great personality. And because of compassion, because of soft-heartedness, he is saying those things. And Duryodhana will never get this thing, Arjuna. He will start to speak unkind words. There are millions and millions soldiers who are on the opposite side. They will laugh at you, scorn your ability. Isn't that more painful for you, Arjuna? Because you are a Kshatriya. Brahmanas, they can, they can they can understand the Ninda, they can take the unkind words, but Kshatriyas, they will never be pleased for unkind words. They will get angry. You are saying you will run, you will go from this battlefield and go into forest. You will never be peaceful even in the forest because you are a Kshatriya. Your your duty is to fight, and you will never be peaceful. Even in the forest, if you say, I'll go and do meditation in the forest is better. In the next chapter, we will see Arjuna is telling those things. Okay, he's telling it's more on this part. What is your duty, actual duty? In the next chapter, we will deal with this. And now he's telling, and Krishna is telling that Arjuna, if you run away from the battlefield, Duryodhana will never think you were kind to them. They will think you are fearful on them. You have been frightened by them, okay? And scorn your ability. Neha Vikramanaşosti pratyayo na vidyate. Now he says sin, right? I'll incur sin if I do this fight. If I fight, I'll get sin. Now Krishna is counteracting that. Hanuman, everybody knows Hanuman, right? He burnt Lanka. Is it sinful? Yes? Is it sinful? Anyone can write in the chat. Is it sin? Did Sri Ram considered it as a sin? Hanuman burned the Lanka, right? No, it's not sinful. Yes, people are saying no. Why? Because he was working for the Lord, right? He was working for the Lord. Because of that, there is no sin. And Arjuna and Krishna is telling, you're working for me, right? You're working for Dharma. You're working for the Lord. Krishna is there with you. Then what kind of a sin, Arjuna? And here Vibhishana, he came to Rama, Sri Ram, and said, please give me shelter. And Ravana, he said, your Kuladrohi, your Dreshadrohi, everyone, all the Asuras used to tell him, your Kuladrohi, you're in the Rakshasa family, you're Drohi of that, you have done injustice to us. But Ram, he never considered Vibhishana sinful. Both of them, Vibhishana and Hanuman, have temples of their own. Hanuman, we can see many temples in every street of India, right? And Vibhishana, there is a special temple for him in South India because he assisted Rama in his pastimes. Even Hanuman, he's a great devotee. We worship him as a great devotee. So here he says, Arjuna, Neha Vikramanasha, even the smallest thing what you do, Swalpamapi, even the smallest thing, even in the path of Dharma, even in the path of assisting the Lord in his pastimes, or doing good things for Lord in the eternal things or transcendental things, you will never incur any sin because you are assisting me, Arjuna. You are working for the Lord. When you work for the Lord, there is no sin. We do many of the danas, no? Dana and charity work. Most of us do charity work for the Lord, for people, for the bodily concept. We never give we must always think while giving the chariot, oh Lord, I'm giving this charity for the person, please bless him. We never think. Most of the people in this world, they do charity for their benefit. Oh, I'll get some name. At that time, if the person who is getting the charity is doing sinful activity, you will also incur the sin. But here, when you do work for the Lord, when you serve the Lord, there is no sin. Next is family tradition. Here you can see, right? A father is teaching his son to wear dhoti. Most of, even in Indian culture, a father, he is the one who teaches so much knowledge to his son. Yes, mother teaches, but there is a special position for even for the father. Now Arjuna says, what happens if, Hare Krishna, can you hear me, admins?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. So here, see, here father is teaching his son to wear dhoti, right? In the same way, we have to follow. Elders will pass the culture to the younger ones, right? And Arjuna is telling in the previous chapter that what will happen if I kill all these people, all these fathers, all these husbands, all these brothers? What will happen for the next generation? So beautifully, Krishna counteracts this. He says, Arjuna, you were telling you will run away from this battlefield. Now think, tomorrow your son or anyone a small boy, he goes to exam hall, and he does not write the exam hall. He comes to home, and his father asks, "My dear son, why didn't you write your exam?" The son will say, "Because Arjuna also did not fight. No, he went to the battlefield. He did not fight. He ran away. No, even I did the same. I had NEET exam. I did not write the exam because it was very tough. So I did like Arjuna, because even Arjuna had a very tough decision to make. No, he ran away. So I am also running away from this exam." So Krishna is telling, you will be the example for those people who will run away from the battlefield, even if they are confused, or if they cannot do the duty, they will run away. You will be the example for them. You must think before you act, we say. No. And now Krishna is telling Arjuna, because you are doing this you are running away from the battlefield. Even next generation after you, Arjuna, they will think running away from the problems will be the solution. You have to provide solution. Millions of people are seeing you in the battlefield, in your army. Now if you run away, what will happen to them? Did you ever think, Arjuna? Krishna is telling. How nice, no? Krishna is counteracting each and everything. Systematically he is counteracting. Last reason why Arjuna did not want to fight is indecision. I'm not capable to make any decision, Krishna, and he surrenders, right? So vyavasayatmika buddhirekeha kurunandana bahushakasya anantascha buddhaho vyavasayinam. So Arjuna was a great archer. Here Krishna says bahushakaya anantasya. We mostly of us do this. Bahushaka, like many branches. We cannot take one decision. We normally see many branches, right? We have this one to make. We decide on many of the options. We have many of the options. These are said here. Bahushakaya. And Arjuna was a great archer. He was a pet of Drona, because once Drona kept a toy eagle on the somewhere on the tree. Okay, toy eagle, and he said all the Kauravas and all the Pandavas were standing on the line, and Dronacharya asked each and everyone, "What can you see?" Some said, "I can see a fruit, I can see a leaf," and some of them said, "I can see the branches." And when he asked all the Kauravas, they were not succeeded. Dronacharya said, "Leave that, it's okay." And then he came to Pandavas. Even in the Pandavas, no one could answer. Then he lastly came to Arjuna and asked, "What can you see, Arjuna, in the tree or in the tree?" Yes. So Arjuna said, "I can see the eyes of the eagle, toy eagle. I can see it." And Dronacharya said, "Hit that. Mark the arc on that and hit that." Arjuna was so much, and to make the archery, right, so much of concentration is needed. And now he is saying, indecision. I am not indecisive. He's telling, I am not able to make decision. And now Krishna is telling, you should always focus on one thing, Arjuna. Bahushakaya, more things. If you focus on many things, many of the aspects, you will never get to the goal. We all have some kind of a mission or goal, right? You have to always think on the mission, not on the environment. Environment be anything. You have to focus on your mission and go with the environment. He says like that. He says, as you mark the eyes of the eagle, now you point on the Kauravas and fight again. Next, till here, there were 5 reasons, 5 answers why Krishna gives to Arjuna, about 5 reasons. Again, we can say indecision, compassion, no enjoyment, sin, family tradition, and indecision. He gives answer to each and every one. Next is Krishna, when Arjuna listens to these, and now Arjuna asks Krishna, So can you tell me who have all these 5 qualities? Stitadir Muni, they are said Stitadir Muni. They have all these 5 qualities of, understanding the soul and about the decision making. One who understands the soul, he says, no, they are Pandita, they are wise people. Now Arjuna asked Krishna, can you say me more about that? More about Stitadir Muni who are, yes, who are more in the, who has raised their hand? Okay. Afterwards, we will take the raise hands, okay? After this class. So Arjuna asks, can you tell more on this Krishna, who are Stitadir Muni, who are who have all these 5 qualities, what you said just now? And Krishna tells, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, the blessed Lord said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of sense desire which arises from the mental concussion, and when his mind finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be the pure, to be in pure transcendental consciousness. Okay, he is telling a person who is Tita Prajna, who is mentally, he is on the field of transcendental consciousness. Okay, he is not attached to sense desires of mental concussion. What we think here as enjoyment is not enjoyment. Here Krishna says dukkhalayam ashashvatam, this place is with miseries, and it is temporary place. We all are temporary. One day we will die, or other day we will die. Everyone has to die here. It is temporary and full of miseries. Today I have headache, tomorrow I have leg pain, or day after tomorrow I have something and something, right? Full of miseries. And what we think as happiness is just an illusion. Illusion is just an illusion. Like in the desert we have seen, no? We see from afar there is a water, but it is just a mirage. And in this world also, happiness is just like a mirage. There is no happiness. Okay, in the same way, here Krishna says, a person who is in the transcendental consciousness, pure transcendental consciousness, he is not in that concussion, concussion. He is not in that mirage of happiness. He knows that all this happiness which I'm getting is just about sense desires. My eyes want to see something, and if it sees, it gets satisfied. I'm feeling happy, but it's not. Next moment, I may see what I don't want to see. I may see anyone's death. I may see anything. And this is what sense desire mean. This is just a mental, distraction from the actual transcendental consciousness. And a self-realized person, Sitadur Muni, he will never desire for sense. He will not go for sense desire. He will give up all kind of sense desires. Here Prahlad Maharaj, no, he had so many so many attacks on him by his own father Hiranyakashipu, right? Every day there is something on him. Every day they are trying to kill him one or the other way. But he was Sthita Prajna, like he was already in the consciousness of transcendental, on the supreme. He was already in the self-realized person. Because he knew this world is full of miseries and it is temporary place. Dealing with this world, it's very difficult. And the only thing I can do is chant the holy names of the Lord. Only He can help me. There is no one who can help me. I cannot even help myself. I have headache today. Tomorrow I have leg pain. I cannot help me. I cannot stop these things. It will come. Who can do is I can get the strength from the Lord. He knows that. Here is Srila Prabhupada in Radha Damodar temple. before, when decades before, when even before he established ISKCON, he was sitting here. After decades of establishing ISKCON, he's again sitting here. He came back to India. Here you can see, right? These were served by the devotees to him. He is Titadirmani. He is never, what you say, attached to something. He again came to Srila Prabhupada, again came to Radha Damodar temple. He again sat on the same place where he used to sit before. He is not attached to the sense desires. And next is Krishna says, self-realized person. We, here he says, while contemplating the objects of senses, now Krishna says how one falls down from the planet of Stitadir. One falls down from self-realization. Here he says, while contemplating the objects of senses, a person develops attachment for them, and for such attachment, lust develops, and lust, anger arises. Okay, so sorry for that. While contemplating the objects of senses, a person develops attachment for them. So here, a boy sees a girl sees a boy, contemplates the like Isis. They see each other. Now, contemplating on objects of the senses, a person develops attachment, constantly thinking about that girl or that boy, right? And then they start to attach. They get attached. Every day I have to call her, or every day I have to message him, or every day such things. Okay. First, senses by seeing, and then constantly thinking, who is she? Who is he? How can I meet her? How can I meet him? Such things. And then lust arises. I want to be more with that person. That is lust. And then once such lust is not happening, or once you cannot meet, or something happens, you get angry. Why I'm not getting that? Why I'm not getting that? Next, continues this. From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of memories. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down again into the material pool. After getting, like, first is senses by seeing, then by seeing, then you want to meet her or him by doing attachment, and then lust, then anger. If you are not getting that person or that thing, you will get angry. And then from angry, delusion, memory is lost, intelligence is lost, memory gets bewildered, intelligence is lost. And then when intelligence is lost, one may fall down to the material pool. Some of them say, no, if I don't get you, I'll kill myself. That is, intelligence is lost. And once the intelligence is lost, he will again fall to material pool, for again to bodily concept. To understand Bhagavad Gita, first thing we have to remember that we are not this body, we are soul. And that time we can understand how is this working. For first thing, objects of the senses. The senses get attached. Now senses, I see a girl, I see a thing, I want that. I want promotion, I want something. I'm attached to that. If I don't get, I don't know what will I do. If I don't get those things, if I don't get money, if I don't get that trophy, I don't know what will I do. And then lust arises. However, I want that, I want that. Then anger. If I don't get, I can do anything. I can kill, or I can suicide myself. Those things comes. And then from anger, delusion, I don't know what to do now. Delusion. Then bewilderment of memories, and then loss of intelligence. The person loses his intelligence, what to do. And then he falls down again to the material world. Okay, today what we learned, we are not this body, we are soul. Okay, I'll give the bridge course after this, after more on this. We will discuss more on this. We are not this body, we are soul. how with basic examples I will give on the bridge course. Okay, today after this class, please stay. We first have to understand this, that we are not this body, we are soul. If you cannot understand this, if you are not thorough with understanding of that we are not body, we are soul, then you cannot understand the Bhagavad Gita from next chapters. Start read from here 1.20 to 1.30. Constantly read this, understand this sloka. After this class, start reading this 1.28 to 1.30. What Krishna says, there are properties 1.11 to 1.30. You are not soul. Start contemplating on those objects. You will understand and read the purpose. I think so. Admins have shared the this soft copies of Bhagavad Gita, right? I think so.
Yes,
Neha
Mataji.
Mataji has sent.
Yes, Neha Mataji has shared yesterday.
Okay, Mataji. Next is no enjoyment, heaven or kingdom. So Krishna, Arjuna says, I don't have any enjoyment, Krishna. Then he says, heavens or kingdom, you will get heaven or you will get the kingdom. You have only enjoyment, Krishna, Arjuna, there is nothing else. Then he says, fear of sinful activities. He says, in devotional service, in assisting Lord Krishna or Lord Ram, there was no sin. Why are you thinking you will get the sin? So do not fear. And then destruction of the family tradition. Be a role model. Okay, you are like a leader for millions of millions who are standing in this battlefield, and if you run, you will become a role model for the future. Everybody will start running from the problems, and it will ask Varna Sankara. Now, what is Varna Sankara? They are unwanted children or unwanted future generations, unwanted generation. And then indecision. What is the solution for indecision? Serve the Lord with determination. I cannot decide. I am indecisive. Serve the Lord. That's only way. Chant the name of the holy name. In the starting, no, we chanted like Kirtan. We did the Kirtan. No, Abhishek Prabhuji did the Kirtan. We will chant after this class. Please be there, okay? For indecision, serve the Lord. And then Stitadir Muni. Person in pure transcendental consciousness. Krishna says about this, no? How he is not attached to sense desires of this material world, and he knows whatever happiness I'm getting in this material world is temporary, not permanent. He knows this, and one who knows this is Titadir Muni. It is in these are the key points of that. You can write it down, or I'll send the PDF in the group. Okay, so now let's go to bridge course. I'll take the questions after this bridge course. Okay, I'll quickly finish this bridge course. $1 billion questions. Just now we discussed about we are not this body, we are soul. We are not this body, then who am I? There are so many questions before coming to this Bhagavad Gita. Even I had so many questions. Even I. Oh, Krishna. Birds. Okay. Who am I? Is death really an end to life? Many of them say no. I have only one life. I have only one life, and we have to enjoy this life. So, so here another question: is death really an end to life? Then who am I? So who are you? Your Aadhaar card number? So these questions: your Aadhaar card number, name or name given to you, or maybe my name is Sri Lakshmi. I'm Sri Lakshmi. Is this my identity? Or caste you're born, religion, caste or gender? I'm a female. I have a social status, net worth, success you achieve. Is this your identity? One day these may all go, no? If I die, there will be nothing in this. So who am I? So there are some of the examples which are You can go and search in Wikipedia also. One. Please mute. Okay, it creates a kind of disturbance. Okay, so here are some of the examples which can say we are not this body, we are soul. So some of them asked, are we brain? Or something beyond? Who controls the brain and all these things yesterday? So here is a curious case of Gage, where in the tragic accident, a rod penetrated into his skull and wiped out the frontal lobe of his brain, this person. Okay, it went like this rod, it went to his eyes and then to the brain. So who am I? Who is Gage? Lost the identity of self, which we normally believe as self, but he is alive, so his memory is not the self. And identity, then who are we? Sometimes we lose the memories, right? Some of the accident we have seen, we lose the memory, but we are not losing ourselves. We know this is my hand, this is me. I may lose where I was, what is my name, but I cannot forget myself. Even though this person, you can see, right, he has lost his eyes and one side of the brain is damaged, but he did not lose his identity. He may lose his bodily identity, but he did not lose his self identity, or what you say, soul. He is a soul. Does scientists got an answer for this? So in Vedic science, we see, all the Vedic science deals with soul, not the body. So did scientists get answer for this question? Who am I? This question we all have, no? Did scientists get the answer for this? So let's discuss. The early year of 20th century, a scientist analyzed the constituent of the human body. So what do the human body consist? He said that the human body, was made of the following constituents. Iron, which can make 6 nails, carbons, sugar, potassium, lime and fat, phosphorus, water, and little of the sulfur, and little calcium, and there are other elements. So this thing, he said, we are this much. We are made of this. So chemical total worth of the human is 200. So we got, we can, so how much rupees am I? 210. What are you? 210 rupees. That's it. Our value is not more than 210. So we are just calcium, iron, phosphorus, water, and other substance. We are only this much, he says. And all these chemicals we get in the market for 210 rupees, what he said as a quantity. So you think your friend is coming to your home, and in the middle road, he met an accident and he's dead. Okay. And his car is crashed. He is coming in the car and car got crashed and your friend is no more. Just for example. Okay. And then what you worth more? The car is more than lakhs, no? You will definitely go for car, no? You will lament for car. Oh, my car, oh, my friend's car is dead because its worth is 5 lakh. My friend's worth is only 210. No, why should I lament for him? Why should I cry for him? I'll cry for, I'll cry for the car because car worth is 500 rupees or 5 lakh rupees, no? It more. So which one will you cry for? Which one will you feel sad for? Car or the human? The person who is dead or the friend who is no more? Human friend. Why? Because we know we have special relation with him. We have car doesn't have that senses. We have. We are not this body. We are not this just this much. We are not calcium. We are not iron, phosphorus. We are not bag of 210 rupees chemicals. We are not this bag of 210 rupees chemicals. This may go anytime. But what is worth is myself. So some of the scientists, they got beyond this. Some of the scientists could get beyond matter. Scientific psychology, having first lost its soul, later its consciousness, seems finally to lose mind altogether. Next, there are two kinds of reality or existence: the existence of my consciousness and the reality of the existence of everything else. Consciousness is a principle that fundamentally transcends not only physics and chemistry but also mechanics, principles of living being. So nowadays there are many of the scientists who are, doing studies on consciousness. Many of the researchers nowadays started on the touching of the surface of the consciousness. But we say, no, this is my hand, this is my leg, my body. Then where am I? I say, this is my hand, this is my face, this is my eyes. I do not say I hand. See, I have a mobile here. When I keep this mobile aside, I say this is my mobile. When I keep aside, I have not lost anything. This mobile is not, I do not say I mobile, I say my mobile. Then who am I here? Who is that my here? This is just intuitive understanding. It's just illusion. If I think I'm this body, that's just the illusion. Then who am I? Krishna, in 5,000 years ago, Lord Krishna already explained science of self to Arjuna as living entities in a spirit soul, beyond the superior to matter, like body, whose consciousness spread over the living body, like humans or animals' body. Okay, soul. So how can we identify soul? We can see the consciousness. So when a person is dead, we say, he is gone. No, we say he's passed away. But the body is in front of you only, no? Who is going away? Who has passed away? The soul has passed away. How can you identify? I have consciousness. I can touch my hand. I have consciousness. But the dead person, dead body does not have the consciousness. At that time, we can understand the soul is no more in this body. It has left the body. Okay. Second $1 billion question: death really an end to life? So just now I said, no. When a doctor comes and says she is no more, she has gone, she has passed away. Who has gone? Who has passed away? That's the soul, not this body. Body is front of us, lying dead. But who has gone is this soul. So there are some evidences which says soul exists. Soul is the thing, not this body. So we see, some of the reincarnations. One second. Okay, some of the reincarnations. From the childhood, when the child is of 2 or 3 years, when it starts to walk or talk, it starts speaking about past life. Its past life. Oh, I was in that place. I was in America. In my home, I had 2 children. I had one wife who was like this, who was like this. They start speaking about their previous life, and the parents of the child are thinking, what is he's telling? What is my child telling? And then they take to the scientist or psychiatrist and they show. Then they come to know it is about past life. And when they go to that place where the child is telling, no, the child may tell, I was living in the Delhi and in this area, in this flat, in this home. So the psychiatrist with the child, they go to that place and they identify, and they come to the real conclusion that yes, this child was in the previous life. There was a man called in this name. He had 2 children. He had one wife. She was looking like this. And the child is exactly saying the same thing. And the behavior of the child changes. He changes the change of the child's behavior like a old person. They start to behave in a very different way. Here the scientist name Ian Stevenson Carlson, professor of psychiatry at the University of Virginia, has extensively investigated over 2,000 cases of spontaneous reincarnation memories. There are some cases where you can see here, right, marks in the figure 1. I'll just go deep, okay, like I'll just go on the upper side because the time is running. So here there was a man named Maharam. In the past life, he was a gunshot over here in the chest. And the next life, the same mark has been come here. So some of the Indian culture here in South India, there is a culture that while a person is going to die or he is dead, they just pick a pin or something and just put a mark on that dead person while he is leaving the body or while he is going to die, so that next time when he comes, if he is so much attached to his family, he will take birth again in that family. And the small child, when he is born, you can see the same mark in that small child, and they say, oh, our grandfather is back to our home, like that. There is a kind of a mark here. You can see next life he got the same mark in the same position, same type, in the same place. Here there was a Turkish boy, and he remembers about the past life, and he was shot by the gun, and his ears were because of that sound, his ears were a bit damaged in his past life. And when he was born in the next life, he actually had this mark. And another boy in the village, when he was cutting, his father was cutting the paddy. There is a paddy cutter, no? In that, he just put the hand inside and his hands got cut. And due to that pain, he lost his life. And next time, in the next life, the child exactly got this kind of hands. Like it was chopped hands, and parents did not know. It was bleeding. Well, the child is just born. It was bleeding, and parents did not know. When they went to a case study, they came to know there was a person who had same kind of situation in last life. So reincarnation, there is a book, you can locate this book anywhere if you're interested in learning about this. There are 4 evidences: recollection about the past life, when child starts to speak about his past life; recognition, by recognizing people when they go to certain kind of village, the child recognizes, oh, that is my son, oh, that is my villager, and these kind of things. And second is behavior, on the behavior, their behavior. They behave like an old man or adults. And then is birthmarks. Here, Shakuntala Devi, all know, right? At the age of 5 only, she started doing in speed and complex calculation without any basic knowledge of mathematics. Child prodigy is basically unusual talents. This Shakuntala Devi's example. And then phobia, we have some have phobias, like they cannot even hydrophobia or something, maybe. It's not like us, what we fear. That fear is more, they think if I just put my hand in that water, I'll go to die. That kind of a fear some have, and that's because of previous life. And here, confirmation by spiritual authorities that we are not this body, we are soul. Vyasa, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya all conclude in the Bhagavad Gita and all the Vedic literature that we are not this body, we are souls. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Shankaracharya also says that we are not this body, we are souls. Lord Krishna explains that is nothing but the changing of the body. Okay, body can be slain, but the soul can never be slain. Okay. Thank you. I'll stop the screen sharing now. It's already 7:07. So we have 15 to half an hour for question answer session. So we will do japa. Now many of them are new to this japa. Okay. To understand Bhagavad Gita, we must first take the shelter of Sri Krishna, because he is the teacher of Bhagavad Gita. Even when Arjuna was not in the position to understand, to take decision whether to fight or not, he took the shelter of Sri Krishna. We also have to take the shelter of Supreme Lord, and at the same time we have to take the shelter of our gurus, Srila Prabhupada. Because of his books we can understand today what is Krishna and what is who are we actually. So Prabhuji, Abhishek Prabhuji, should we do the japa now? I request all of you to do japa. Please do the japa, because without doing the japa, you may not understand Bhagavad Gita well. Because it's very important to understand Bhagavad Gita. I recommend to the whole, through whole this 18 days, please do japa. Please chant the holy names of the Lord. That's recommended by the gurus, by the acharyas. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
I'll unmute you all. Prabhuji, you can share the screen, I guess. I sent you this video, YouTube.
Okay, actually, I have something different. The Panchatattva mantra.
Yeah,
I think
you
we should
start
show
with
that now.
Panchatattva mantra.
Let me share the screen.